It's Unreal or Unrepeat, whatever you want to call it. This is my first video talking over the gameplay, and I just want to apologize in advance if there's any noise or anything that can happen during this recording. And I'm live at Twitch at the moment, but I will be recording this, and we'll be putting on YouTube later. So feel free to go to my YouTube channel and just give the subscription and then like it if you want, because it's just a small gesture for you, but for me it means a lot. So thank you so much for being here and for watching my gameplay. So without further ado, welcome to my channel, and we will be walking on in this run that I'm doing of Zomboid, Project Zomboid, that I started like a week ago, and it's been disaster after disaster. At least with with each descendant of my previous player character, I am getting there to have a house, to be a little more to be able to get items that can help me to begin again every time that I reborn with a new character. And that's it. Let's try to do it in the faster way and the most intelligent way possible. Okay, let's go. It takes a little while, huh? Yeah. So first, I start accompanying and watching the videos from Mata's games channel. And when I discovered Project Zomboid, I think was like 10 years or maybe 15 years ago, and I've been playing here and there ever since, seeing what's new because it's a ongoing project for the creators, for developers. So there's always something new on this game. For now, I'm still waiting for the new update that will add some props and animals to the game and other things. So here we go. Like here. So the sound that I'm making here, that the character is making, is because he is paranoid and he gets scared all the freaking time for no reason at all. Here, what it is. Paranoia. You see? So also, it's this game is heavily modded because I was a little tired of playing vanilla, so I add a bunch of things. Like for example, one thing that I was looking forward to find on this game is the lightsaber mod, and for my disappointment, is just props that doesn't work at all, or a machete substitution on the sprites here on the weapon that doesn't show the blade, the glowing blade or the laser blade, doesn't do anything that it's supposed to, so it's very disappointing. And actually, you have to have electrical 8 to create one. I still don't have it, but also like you can find it really rarely in some of the zombies that you will find around the, the cities. So I chose to play in Louisville, that is the biggest city on the Zomboid project at the moment. Like, uh, and I think it was one of the most dangerous cities because just the way it is too big. Like you could just stomp into a big clog of zombies and then you're just done. Like happened before here. Like this is what my fourth run, the fourth character name into like Pit Unreal. Yeah, like I died multiple times, and I even died once. That I left my character and I just went to pick up something to drink or something like that, and then I just came back and he was dead. And I didn't know, like I forgot that I'm hosting this open box server that I opened. Like probably in the future, I'm gonna have some friends or people that I know that can come and get inside of the server and play with me or whatnot. But for now, it's just me, and I thought that like the normal run, I would be able to just press ask and the game would pause, but not in the host mode. I forgot about that, so I have to. I was a little tired of recording another failed attempt of coming back to my house because I was born in a very far away place from my safe house, so I had to just off camera come all the way down to the safe house and try to do it like try to make the smooth the transition from one character to another as smoothly as possible. So yes. So for now, what I'm trying to do is I'm constructing sinks and I'm trying to do a water container, a water. What is the name again? Let's see, carpentry, buildings, furniture, containers, water collector. Yes, it's like I am trying to do one or two or three or four water collectors, but I'll need to increase my carpenter, and it doesn't look like I'm gonna do it like anyway soon unless I die again, and then I will forget about this electrical mumbo jumbo here that I'm trying to do to construct a lightsaber and just put all my efforts here in cabinetry to do it faster. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. It's nighttime, so it's a little dangerous to do some stuff outside because, as I said before, it's heavily modded. So I also put the mod of 10 years later that it just explain why all the city everywhere it's dominated by the vegetation, like the trees, the bushes, the grass. Everything's is swallowed by plants and everything. So that make it a little more difficult also to travel from one city to another because I won't have the aid of cars so much because the roads will be full with trees and bushes, and it will be almost impossible to travel by car. Maybe by bike, and also just saying like as it's heavily modded, like I add a bunch of new cars, a bunch of bikes, motorcycles, trucks. Maybe the bikes or the motorcycle can be helpful because they are tiny. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. But I think it's more fun and challenging to do it by walking, like I used to do when I start playing Project Zomboid, like before cars and everything else. You know, I would travel like this, like just walking and trying to survive for the night, and it used to be like really scary. So okay, let's try to do this. My character is an alcoholic, so let's just drink a little bit and eat some can of beans, or maybe quartered beef. Maybe it's too much. There's a lot of sodium on this. Yeah, okay, let's open one. You see, I'm a bit tipsy and sweaty. Jesus Christ, eat all. Also, apologize for my accent. Like it's the first time that I'm doing this, and I might let me keep. I might get need to get used to it. To just speak straight like this and with a good cadence. That's for sure. Also, shout out for a friend of mine that just had his firstborn. Shout out to Noah, his firstborn, and to Antonio and Anna, new parents of my group of friends. Okay, what should I do while I wait? Maybe read a book. I read all the magazines. Maybe cooking. No, because the cooking, my character, it's ascetic, so he doesn't like to eat cooked meals. He like to eat it raw sometimes and just like the way it is. What it is? Where is it? Yeah, he's a complicated man with complicated tastes. Yeah, I can see it, but yeah, my character, he is ascetic, so he has a problem with cooked meals, elaborate meals. I would have to if I was him. Okay, I would just read a book here real quick. Maybe, yeah, I think that would be really important. Metalwork and tailoring. Tailoring because on this mod, I can also upgrade my bags and my clothes if I know how to to do tailoring properly. And metalwork because I can later construct and create some metal walls, metal crates, and all this good stuff. Okay, let's start with maybe tailoring. Yeah, why not? Also, just let you guys know that one of the mods that I installed for this game is new melee weapons like swords and knives and machetes, and also there's a bunch of new guns too. But since this character is a no gun activist, I will be just using like melee weapons. Like he's a specialist on using blood weapons, so it would be good for me to use this one, especially like this one here. It's from an anime called Bleach. It's Ichigo sword, and it's like a giant sword or sword. So it's like a fucking Sorry for the bad word. Like I'm gonna have to blip it later. But it's just like a 200 sword, 200 200 what? Two handed sword, yes, or a claymore or something like that. And thank God I choose to put a skill called fast reader because this way I don't have to do much of editing afterwards towards this nonsenses here, but just letting the character read and takes time from screen. Yeah. So I'll try to do is after it gets to daylight, I'll try to go to other houses and start dismantle all the furniture and everything else so I can increase the carpentry skill. Yeah. That's one of the ways that you can do it. You just increase your carpenter skill doing that. Like is one of the fastest way. Actually, you can also watch woodcraft tapes that can be recorded from previous apocalypse. You can just put it on the TV and you can watch that record. And if you haven't watched it yet, like you're gonna get like a bonus, and you're gonna learn from it, and maybe get a point of the skill. And you can just put it all together. Like if you read a book of carpentry, you get this bonus here that like increase your amount of XP that you're gonna get if you do carpentry skill, like if you do the action of carpentry or if you watch a carpentry related video or something like that that can give you points of skill. So it will increase your ability to get skills if you read a book. So I read a book of carpentry, I read a book of first aid, I'm reading now tailoring, so it's gonna give me a XP boost. And I'm not gonna do the electrical one anymore. Like I have to find all the books that are related to crafting. Maybe metalworking, I'll do it later. Farming, it's a good thing that I have to do at some point. Even if I'm just playing by myself by now, so there's still a lot of canned food that I can find around. Like a whole city of canned food that I can find. But at some point, if this server continues to go and survives like months of playing, of gameplay, I will at some point eat it all. So I'm gonna have to start planting. So it's good. It's a good thing that I find like a book for farming, so I can get XP boosts when I farm. Also, try to find farming tools and seeds and stuff like that, so I can just do a farm of whatever I can find later. Fishing is very important too. So I know for a fact that here where I am, there's a spot with water somewhere that I can just go and fish. Maybe yeah here. See, there's a spot with water here that I can just go from here to here and do a fishing. Yeah. Or I can just move from to another city. But like there's a lot of things that I can find here on this city. Like it's a big city. Like I know there's a lot of malls here, pharmacies, church, gun shops. There's a lot of things that I can find, like schools that I can look for books. A lot of things that I can just go and look for it and enjoy. And also, I don't expect to be alive all the way through with this character. So, okay, it's 6 in the morning. I'm just gonna smoke a cigar because my character he is a smoker. I put the mod here that I don't need to use a lighter all the time. I can just smoke turning on the oven or the burner in the stove. So it's just little things to make it more realistic, you know. Like I'm sure at some point the developer will like just look for these mods like he already done in the past and incorporate it to the game because some things are really clever. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, I try to make it really organized with stuff here because at some point if I die, I could just go come home here with another character and like pick up another starter kit that I just made for this character, and then go look for my undead previous character that will be roaming around and recover my old things. That's what I did with all my older characters that died in previous runs. Okay, let's see here. Hmm. Assault shotgun. Oh, I cannot. I cannot. I am a gun pacifist. I just remember that. Let's do this. Oh. I'm hearing a zombie. Yes. Choo, 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 choo. Oh, right in the kisser. That's so funny. I want this. I'll get it later. Okay. Mm. Choo, 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 choo. Come here, my friend. Oh, you're tired? No! Every time that I do this, that I disassemble something or I craft something, I make noise. And that will make a lot of my zombies neighbors come and see if I need something. Okay, let's go. Okay, brown table. What's in the brown table? What do I need to? A garden saw. Okay. And what about this? A garden saw. So I have a garden saw, don't I? Yeah, yes, I think I do. But it's in my safe house, so I'm gonna have to go back there. So let me do it. Oops. I heard a really strange noise. By the way, just explaining my accent, my thick accent. I'm from Brazil and I'm living in Canada since 2018, August 2018. So you're gonna have to excuse me and deal with my accent, okay? If you can't deal with it, I think you should just F yourself because that's how life is. Okay, let's go. Where's my garden? So, oh, found my saw. So at some point in the game, I will have to use it, the generators, to create light, to create energy for the whole house, including the fridges. That's like, but I don't think I'm gonna need it that much, just for the fact that I'm playing alone for now, and there's a lot of canned foods that I almost don't store. I don't store any food and fresh food, so I eat it all. Look at the noise of this one. Look at this. Wow, that's a exaggeration of the sort. So look at this. Damn. Yeah, for the longest time, since the beginning of the year, I was playing with friends all the time. We'll do like uh, a server just like this one, and then just play and try to do like try to find a safe house and do all the neat stuff that we can do in Project Zomboid. And at some point, the people were finding it a little bit easy to play. Like there was no challenging for like five people that know how to work. Like everybody had their own specialty. So I was doing what scouting. There's a guy that was just killing zombies. There was a girl that she was tailoring everything to everybody and making the place looks nice. There's another guy that was responsible to do all the woodcraft stuff, and the other guy that was responsible to do all the metal working and mechanics for the cars and stuff. So it was really really organized. It was really fun to play with them. But at some point, we decided to add a mod to make some zombies to be runners, like like Dawn of the Dead and other movies like World War Z, where the zombie runs towards you, and it was just death after death after death. It takes a while, so you get used to defend yourself from a runner. So I decided not to add runners on this game here. But maybe if I do another server, I would put some runners. At least like for each 10 zombies, like a runner, one one runner. Because if it's more than that, it can be like a suicidal project. So yeah, you guys saw in the previous videos that I did, that it was really hard to not die, even like this, like on this easy run that I'm doing. Like if your character like hurts his feet, he will not be able to run, and he will have like five, six, seven zombies after him, walking after him, and then like almost catching him, and then at some point another zombies will come and get together and chase you, and then it would be really difficult. Like at some point you're just gonna say, okay, I give up. So let's see. You see, like my multiplier is +3 here, 129.42. Let's see what happens when 134.3. Yeah, almost there. So that's the way how you do it faster. Hmm. I forgot. I came here already, right? Another soul. Runs in me. Okay, I can do this. Take that. Also, I also plan to play War Tales. I was playing like I played before one time, and I found it really difficult, but really really fun to play. It's like almost it's a less it's a less how can I say it's a less dip into surviving like as a survival game as Zomboid is because I think Zomboid is an epitome of survival games, but is rewarding, especially because it is on the on like it's a fantasy game like in the middle ages, so in the dark ages. So it's a thematic game that I really enjoy. I used to I used to be a dungeon master for a long time in my life. I used to be a DM for Dungeons and Dragons and also Vampire the Masquerade and also Werewolf the Apocalypse. So I would sometimes just play like Vampire the Masquerade as Dark Ages, and I played Dungeons and Dragons for I was a dungeon master for the longest time in my life, like from my 18th to my I think maybe 28, maybe 32, and I had to stop because I married and everything changed after that. But I would love to come back. Like I miss it a lot. Mm. It's a little difficult to do that here in Canada because I don't know anyone to do that with, and I tried and hate to play RPG like when I'm saying like role playing games that I used to play presential games and now I have to do it online using those apps and those programs for doing that. Like I hate it. I hate the impersonality of just talking on the phone. Almost it's almost like that, like talking on your camera with a microphone, like instead of staying with friends and ordering a pizza and laughing and doing all the body language stuff and like I don't like to do it online. Yeah, so for me it would be really difficult. So War Tales, I am also playing that Diablo 4 at the moment, and I just stopped because the new season will come. The first season will come. I think is July 20th, maybe, and I will wait for that so I can start a new character and show it to everybody. Like how am I doing my building, my build? Because I was I was trying to follow a build online for Rewind for a barbarian, and it wasn't going so well. Maybe I can do it myself. Let's see. I'll try to do it. Like you guys will see. Like when I have something new from Diablo 4, I will update it and put it on the YouTube channel. You guys saw that? That I got the skill. I need to read another book for that. I don't recall if I have it. Let me check because that's crucial. You heard a zombie? Yes, I did. Now, where are you? Oh, ooh! Are you lost, little one? Hmm. Why you're panic, man? You deal with living dead all the time. Wow! And she was using funny. I saw something on her clothes, like a red stuff, or maybe it was her insides. They were outside. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I thought it was like a piece of clothes or something. Yeah, maybe. Well, let me go back. I will look to see. You see how thick the vegetation is when you put the mod. Of 10 years later, like it's very thick. Look at this. Look at this. It's insane. Okay. I'm hungry and I'm sad. Okay, let's eat a bag of sugar, which is funny because your character can get fat, and I'm getting there. Like I'm 81 kilos, and if you eat some kind of foods, like it will show the amount of calories. You see, like this orange soda has 400 calories, 104 carbohydrates, zero protein, zero fat, and now you see like a bean. Carbohydrates 33, calories 170, protein 7, fat 1. But if you go to a sugar, I don't have sugar anymore, but if you go to a bag of sugar, it just gives you hunger. Doesn't show calories, carbohydrates, nothing, which is funny. So it's almost a shit in the game because just eat a bag of sugar and you're gonna be fine. Which is weird. Okay, the chocolate will take my unhappiness because what not? Why not? Huh? Chocolate also mint candy. Peanut butter too. Okay. Peanut butter has a lot of calories. Yeah, but looks like I'm not losing my. I'm severely depressed. Find a way to forget reality, okay? Just read a book. Just read a book, mate. And you're gonna be fine. You're gonna forget that you are the only survivor on a zombie apocalypse. No more girlfriends, no more friends, no more nothing. Just read a book. Which is strange too, because after you read a book, it's like that you consume that book and you can never read it again. Which is like, what? If you try to get reality into this, you should be good to read a book as long as much as you want, because one of my favorite books is Dune. All the books from Dune. I like to read it over and over again. It's like a book that you read after before sleeping or something like that, and you would not allow you to do that, which is strange. Okay, crowbar in my hands. What do I have here? Okay, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette because I'm anxious on the edge, and also I'm going to drink half of this bottle because why not? Okay, let's go back and destroy the house again. Okay. Also, I'm going to do shorter episodes because I want to try to engage people, not to bore people. So when I do like gigantic episodes like I was doing, that can be tiring really fast. So not for me because I forget about what I'm doing, but for you guys that will be watching, you're probably not even watching all the way. So if I was doing like 2 hours and a half episode, I was going to do probably like 45 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna do it that this time because I'm still getting used to it and it's easy for me to get lost on it. But maybe next time, let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna disassemble all this on this house and then we'll call the night. We'll call the episode, okay? And I'll try to. Uh oh, I hear zombies. Maybe I make too much noise. My little friends, my little zombie friends. Is that I make too much noise for you? Am I bothering you with all the noise? Okay. Ah! Wow. Sneaky bastard. Wow. Haha. Fun. I think for now that's it. It's all all I can find here. Well, I'm just gonna see if there's something upstairs that I can break, and then we will call the episode. Oh, also, I'm just waiting for the release of the DLC for Cyberpunk. I am really a fan. I have clothes of Cyberpunk 2077. I have shoes, hoods. Yeah, I have everything. I have a guitar. Yeah. I used to play Cyberpunk, the role playing game, with friends. And I was maybe 22, 22 ish, 23. Yeah, it's a fun game. I also play also another role playing game called Shadowrun. That it looks a lot like Cyberpunk, but it's a little more diverse, especially because it's a fantasy mixed with a cyberpunk dystopian world. Like so, it's really cool. I miss that a lot. Shout out to the best dungeon master for Shadowrun that I ever met, Bernie. Bernie. Yeah, I forgot to see. And I'm an idiot. I forgot to see if I had the books. Okay, I'll try to read the books at some point here, but I'm not gonna waste any more good furniture without reading a book for carpentry. Maybe on the next episode I'll have to look for the next book for carpentry so I can get the bonus, the XP bonus. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste any more good furniture on that. Okay, let's just see if I have it, because if I don't, it would be a good objective to have. Okay, so see, I need Carpentry Volume 2. I read the first one, it's gone already, the booster. Now I need the second one, and then I can do it up to the fifth one. The fifth one. So okay. So okay. Next game, next run, I will have this option to do. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a wonderful day or night, wherever you have it on your place you're listening to. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a like for me. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye bye.